Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. In the previous videos, we've seen how to interact with the user and convert a string into an integer. In this video, I'm going to give you an exercise to do in order to put into practice the theory we've seen together. Let's go! So in this exercise, you will have to create a calculator. Basically, as you can see here, you have to ask the user for a number and then you have to ask them for a second one. The program will add these two numbers and will have to display the result of this addition. It is quite simple. That's all you have to do for this exercise. You can watch the previous videos again if you need help. I hope my explanations are clear. Pause the video and we'll correct this exercise right after this. Here we go, let's correct this exercise. I hope you succeeded. If you haven't, follow carefully the equation with me. The purpose of this exercise was to ask the user to enter two numbers, add them, and then display the result of this addition. So first we had to type console.writeLine. Then type enter a number, colon, a white space in quotation marks, and don't forget the semicolon. Then we will interact with the user, so we had to create a string variable below that you can name number 1 for example. To continue, add an equal sign as well as the console.writeLine function which allows the user to enter something in the output window. Don't forget the semicolons. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the second number. I will type console.writeLine, then type enter a second number, colon, white space in quotes. Don't forget the semicolon. I will create the second string variable below that I will name number 2. I will then add an equal sign and the console.writeLine function with a semicolon. To sum up, I typed console.writeLine for the user to enter a number. Then I created a string variable that will store what the user will enter with the console.writeLine function, as I explained in the previous videos. The console.writeLine function only deals with the strings, so here I had to create a string variable. And then I repeated the same process for the second number. Now that we have stored the numbers the user will enter, we need to use them. To do this, we'll create an int type variable named addition. Then we will put an equal sign, and in this variable we will store the result of the addition of the two numbers that the user has entered. However, there is a small problem. If we add the two string variables, we have seen previously that when we add two strings, they will concatenate, so they will basically stick together. For example, if the user types numbers like 15 and 10, the result will be 1510. And it won't work because we can store a string in an int type variable. So to fix this, we'll use the conversion seen in the previous video. To do this, we will write int.parse and put the number 1 variable in brackets, and then a plus sign to be able to make an addition. Finally, we will write int.parse and put the variable number 2 in brackets. So here I've created an addition in an int type variable, and now I will assign something to it. And what is something? Here I'm actually getting the value of number 1 and number 2. These values are basically strings, so they are considered as strings and not integers. And with the function int.parse, I will convert them into an integer, which will now allow me to add them and store this addition in the variable addition. And finally, we need to display the result of this addition. So we'll type console.writeLine and put number 1, white space, a plus sign and white space, in brackets and plus sign outside the quotes. Then put the variable number 2, so a plus sign, then quotes, an equal sign and a plus sign outside the quotes. A plus sign, then type addition, and at the end don't forget the semicolon. I will start running the program. Enter a number is displayed, so I will type for example 15, then press on the button enter. Then the second number, I will type 10 and press on enter. As you can see, we have the result of our addition. So 15 plus 10 is equal to 25. So we managed asking the user for two numbers to add them and then to display them. That's all for this exercise. I hope you succeeded and everything was clear for you.